Hello everybody, my name's Emma King from MT Holistics and I am part of the Wellbeing Response team. It's my turn to go first this week and I will be talking to you about essential oils that will help you and your family and your organisation through any situation in life. Okay, so first of all I'm going to start with ginger. Ginger is a very useful oil. It's great for digestive complaints. It's good to do a massage over your abdominal area if you have additional conditions as well. There's no guarantee with essential oils, but they are fascinating to use when you need assistance. So aromatherapy is all based on the olfactory system, and this starts in our noses. So when we smell a certain aroma, it travels up the little hair follicles inside the nose, up this channel towards the brain, and then this area of the brain here on our right hand side converts what we smell into a memory or an emotion, or it then, sorry, I lost my trail of thought there. We're only human. And then it does seep down into the blood system, which is why it works. If you don't have a sense of smell, you can obviously use it as you can massage the essential oils onto your skin, so that it penetrates down through the different layers of the skin into the blood system. So, moving further swiftly along to the history of aromatherapy. So, it was started by a scientist called um, René Gattefossé, and he lived in France, and he was a scientist who liked to do his chemical experiments in his own house, randomly enough. So he was in his workstation one day and he burnt himself with an amount of amount of chemicals that he was using. And he then happened to gently brush against some dried lavender that was hanging in his kitchen, which then had a reaction on the skin. The burn seemed to seize and reduce in size, and he found this really fascinating. So he decided to start doing some tests on the different properties of essential oils, which brings us to the present day, where aromatherapists use these different oils to assist in medical conditions. It's a complementary therapy, so it works alongside your medical prescription from the GP. We also work alongside acupuncturists, reflexologists, and chiropractors as well, to help assisting people's well-being. So we started with ginger. Ginger is great for the digestive system. It's also good for skin complaints. These skin complaints can be anything from psoriasis to eczema. As I say, everyone's different. If you like the smell of a certain essential oil, it means that you need that oil at that point in life. Okay, so moving on to clove oil. Clove, as we well know, when you have toothache, you tend to rub clove oil on the given area, don't you? Essential oils are not to be administered into the mouth. Just a flashing up health and safety moment there. But you can obviously, as long as the essential oil is in a base oil or lotion, you can direct it into the area on the skin. So maybe it is a tooth here, so you can rub this area with your clove oil in your cream or your oil blend. It's also a good uplifting oil for those that need a bit of upbeat in life. So it's clove oil. Frankincense we use a lot with those in palliative care. but also those who may have had a lot of shock in life. It's great for calming down the whole system. If you're quite a busy person, frankincense is the one for you. It also helps deeper relaxation, so it helps the respiratory system as well, opening up airways and sinuses and the lung area. Okay, so I'm just going into bit of sunshine there. Sorry, look a little bit ghostly. So there's frankincense. Does often go well with ginger and clove, actually, interestingly enough. Quite festive oils there. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is a good one for those with arthritic complaints. I use it a lot with people that maybe have rheumatism, arthritis, and also like kind of ME and MS as well. A great oil and quite sweetly smelling as well. We've got peppermint. Peppermint oil is good for 3 or 4 different things actually. Good for the skin. So if you suffer with a skin complaint, peppermint oil is the one for you. Just drop that one. I'll keep going, keep smiling. So peppermint oil is good for refocusing the mind. Good one to smell at the moment. Here we go. Oh, fantastic. I love the smell of peppermint. Are good for digestive complaints as well. So works well with ginger. Also good for the respiratory tract. So good for people with asthma, COPD as well. Cystic fibrosis as well. You can use it a lot with respiratory complaints. And also it helps to reduce headaches, like tension headaches in temple areas. I do suffer with migraine attacks, which are occasional, thank goodness. Peppermint is my go-to oil. So I have asthma, eczema, and migraine complaints. So peppermint is the oil that I choose. So that's my oil. Okay, so I just thought I'd just talk to you a little bit about how I mix the oils. Okay, so very important, as I said earlier, you need to make sure that your essential oils are blended in a certain way to make sure that you don't have any major reactions to the oil on your skin. So we put it into a base oil. That could be almond oil, calendula oil. I use grapeseed oil because it's a good sensitive oil for sensitive skin. I also use calendula oil. Again, great for skin conditions such as eczema and psoriasis. So another good one to use. Okay. Right, this sunshine, this light is annoying me a little bit. Sorry. You just can't get the staff, can you? Right, okay. So what I would usually do, I've got my bottle here. You can see that on screen. And then I would place, I usually work with about 30 mils of base oil. This is the base oil. Put some oil in the, there we go. In we go. It's going in, it's going in, going in. It's in. Okay, so we have the oil. And then each essential oil, I should have mentioned earlier, has a different note. So you have top notes, middle notes, and base notes, bottom notes. Okay. So an oil such as clove and cinnamon would be near a middle to a top because the viscosity of the oil and the potency, the strength of the oil is quite thin, the thickness, and is quite a powerful scented oil. So hence the note level. Lavender, more of a middle note. A base note might be like vetiver or ylang ylang, just to give you some examples there. Quite grounding oils, those are as well. They're quite thick and they're quite quite strong smelling, but they're not as high up as clove and cinnamon, so they have a base note. Okay, so into a 30 ml, amount of oil, we need to put, for a healthy person like me or you, up to 10 drops. So you can have 3 of cinnamon, you could have 4 of oil of clove, and then you could have 3 of 3 of ginger. Okay, and then that's your 10. So it's up to 10 of each drop of each oil. If the person is going through palliative care or is pregnant, we could say up to 5 drops, okay? And we may even only use 3, depending on whether they're having chemotherapy, radiotherapy, or anything like that. We tend to not use massage an awful lot in certain areas of the body, or if they are going through treatment, but they can smell the oil, they can place it on their hands and breathe it in like this and out. Okay, so it's a great way of relaxation as well. Should mention that. Live and learn these moments. So I'm going to put 2 of clove. Okay, put a couple of those in. 1, 2. I'm actually making up some orders this afternoon, so this will be helpful. And then we're going to do 4 of cinnamon, so we're up to 6 now. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. This comes out quicker than anticipated. And ginger. Okay, and then we'll get a lid for it. 2, 3. Okay. Okay, and then we're just gonna scamper around the little lid. There won't be a lid when you need one, will there? There never is in life. It's like a Blue Peter moment, isn't it? Okay, there's a lid. Right, okay. Lid on, and we shake it up. So we're shaking up the vibrations of the oil as well. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to use this oil to do a little head massage on ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to do it on my bear because I've got my headset on. Bear with. That's what I made earlier. This is my relaxation bear. Okay, so we're going to place our hands on our heads, okay? And we're going to breathe deeply for about 10 seconds or so. And out. Nice gentle breaths, breathing in and breathing out. And then we're going to sweep across the forehead. 1, 2, 3. Should I say your forehead, or if you'd like to do it on somebody that's in front of you, feel free, as long as they're in your family. Okay, fantastic. Okay, then we're going to do shampooing the hair using our fingertips, a little bit of pressure all the way down over the head and over the back of the scalp. Very important. There we go. So you can use movements like this, or you can use stroking movements over your head like this. With aromatherapy and massage, it's all about nurturing touch, okay? So it's very powerful thing. So nice, and so such a welcomed response from the giver and also the receiver. Okay, brilliant. Now we're going to do our acupressure around the ears, little pressure points. Fantastic. Nicola, who's on tomorrow after me, she may well be doing different acupressure points, covering that for you. There we go, great for anxiety as well. There we are. Okay, and then we're going to do our little raindrops, which is where you move your hand like this over your head. The sort of potent movements we call it in aromatherapy massage. Very important to stimulate circulation and relaxation. Fantastic, that's really good. Okay, and then you can end by sweeping down. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. So I really hope this has helped people. As I say, I'm Emma, Emma King from Empathy Holistics, and I deal with virtual relaxation and well-being for organisations and families. And I also, sorry, it's got like a virtual moment there. I also provide handmade gift kits for the whole family or workplace as well. So if you'd like to look me up, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and my website address is empathyyholistics.co.uk. Thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate your time. Speak to you really, really soon. Bye.